Hey guys, it's your boy Daily Reacts TV, not TV, but Daily Reacts here, and it came. Now, before I open up this box, I already opened up the wrapping that was in. I'm not going to show it because it has my address on it, and my aunt's name fully on it. Before I get fully into this, yes, I believe this is my 2003 TMNT Complete Series, along with the movie. So before I show you it, I do have a video clip screen recorded by someone who I watched about the show. Again, it's in a box, and I'm kind of hoping that this is it, which it is. So let's get to that clip real quick for it, shall we?
Shows and movies are great to catch live or in theaters, but nothing beats the convenience of owning a show or movie yourself and being able to watch it wherever you please. There was once a world where streaming services didn't exist, and to watch these things you have to go and buy them. In the early 2000s, VHS tapes were still a thing, but DVD was the hot new format to buy. When going to the store, you could find a plethora of 4Kids shows on DVD like Sonic X, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But there was a small problem. When putting these shows on DVD, they released them in several mini volumes. Each disc would only hold a couple of episodes and needed to grab them all. This begs the question, why would they do this? Well, I think the answer is pretty simple. You don't see this for adult shows, even to this day. The people producing it probably know the average adult wanting to get their favorite show on DVD are willing to fork over the asking price that comes with a full season release. But for things aimed at children, releasing a couple of episodes on one disc cuts down on the cost it takes to produce these, and that means you can put them out at a really low price at every Walmart or Hollywood video in the nation. Parents get it, the kids watch it for the weekend, and that's that. Everyone's happy. Well, guess what? There's one party they didn't plan on. The geeks trying to collect the show 20 years later. I don't have a problem with this format. I mean, companies still do it now. As long as they still release the full season packs that I can easily track down and get, I'm happy. For the 2003 Turtles, it's a much different story. Back in 2015 and prior, the easiest way to watch this show was just on YouTube. But the problem was that the quality was absolutely abysmal. Not something I was bothered by in 2012, but it certainly wouldn't be usable in a YouTube video today. Those old uploads are long deleted, and new ones exist now, but the problem is the same. The point of my first video was to complain about my inability to collect this show because of how expensive it would be. But I'm not 14 anymore, so now I can discuss my experience actually collecting the whole thing. Like I said, the series is divided into several volumes. Season 1 starts pretty simple. The 26 episodes are released in order across 8 DVDs. All of those are pretty easy to find and come very cheap. It's Season 2 where things get complicated. The first DVD of Season 2 was The Turtles in Space, followed by Secret Origins and then The Ultimate Ninja, Croc Attack, but then you get the Big Brawl Saga, completely skipping over City at War and A Rogue in the House. Those two arcs releasing on the next DVD. All in all, Season 2 is still easy to find, but you just have to remember that Volume 13 takes place after Volume 14. I'd say it's worth collecting if you're a fan of the show, as the spine of the first 16 DVDs form this collage of the 4 turtles. Pretty cool. It's Season 3 where it stops making sense completely. First, they changed the numbering scheme. Volume 14, City at War, is the second of the Donatello-themed discs. The next one isn't Volume 15, it's Season 3.1. Season 3 was released across 8 DVDs, and 7 of them are numbered 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, all the way up to 3.7. I did say 8 DVDs, and that's because the first episode of the season, or the 13th, whatever you want to call it, The Christmas Aliens, came out on its own as a Christmas-themed disc, it being the only unreleased episode on said disc. The biggest problem with the Season 3 DVDs is that 2 of them, 3.6, Turtles Against Hate, and 3.7, Hun on the Run, are the 2 rarest in the volume set. Post-production update. 3.2 is now the most expensive. I mean, look at this. Now, back to what I was saying about 3.6 and 3.7. I got these for the lowest prices I could find, and neither one of them worked. Probably should have just gotten them for more expensive prices. The biggest crime of all would be the episode order, though. 3.1 houses the opening arc of the season, Space Invaders Parts 1 through 3. 3.2 having the follow-up, Worlds Collide Parts 1 through 3. 3.3 then jumps to the very end of the season with the Ultimate Draco arc. 3.4 is where the season finale is. 3.5, 3.6, and 3.7 jumping back to the middle of the season, while mixing in episodes pulled from Season 4. 3.5 is an easy one to look at. The disc contains 5 episodes. Season 3, Episode 14, The Darkness Within, Season 3, Episode 16, The Entity Below, Season 3, Episode 24, Bishop's Gambit, Season 4, Episode 5, I Monster, and Season 4, Episode 12, All Hallows Thieves. To watch Season 3 in order on DVD, You have to watch 3.1 for Space Invaders, 3.2 for Worlds Collide, back to 3.1 for Episode 8, then 3.6 for Episode 9, 3.7 for Episode 10, 3.2 for Episode 11, 3.1 for Episode 12, the Mikey Christmas DVD for Episode 1/13, depending on how you look at it, 3.5 for 14, 3.6 for 15, 3.5 for 16, 3.6 for 17, 3.7 for 18, 3.3 for 19 through 23, 3.5 for 24, and 3.4 for Episodes 25 and 26. What a nightmare! Season 3 is the worst it gets, but I'm not done. Like I said, these 3-point discs also had Season 4 episodes scattered on them. The next release was just called Season 4, but it was not all 26 episodes, it was a compilation of the episodes that were not on the 3-point series. So to watch all of Season 4, you'd have to bounce back and forth between the 3-point discs again, and then watch the DVD called Season 4 for the back half of the season. Excluding the last episode, which they intentionally kept off the Season 4 disc. That's because the final arc of Season 4 ends at Episode 25, Episode 26 being a setup for Season 5. They just dumped the last episode of Season 4 on the Season 5 DVD, but Season 5 is its own can of worms we can get into in a couple of videos. That was supposed to be the last season, but it still went on for 2 more, as Season 6, fast forward, finally saw them get their act together. 2 DVDs, all in order. They then decided to go back and correct their mistakes and did Season 1 Part 1 and Season 1 Part 2 all in order. They did this for Season 2, but I don't own those because they're possibly the most rare and expensive TMNT DVDs to exist. I realize as an adult that $120 isn't that much money, but for TMNT DVDs, that's a shit ton. Season 3, the one that needed a streamlined season pack the most, never got one. Season 7, Back to the Sewers, just never came to DVD in the West at all. Don't let this box on my shelf fool you. It's a fake I put together to fill the space using the art from the Australian DVD where Season 7 did get some attention. By the time we got to Season 2 Part 2, 4Kids' run with the Turtles was basically over. Turtles Forever, the series finale, released in 2009, and after that, Viacom got the rights to the TMNT, and so all future TMNT products would be aired on Nickelodeon. They actually gave us the Turtles Forever DVD, which is pretty affordable, even with its awful and bland packaging. Although this was the shortened TV cut of the film. Later, they said they wanted to put DVDs out for the 2003 series, and what we did get was more of these 3 episodes per DVD volume discs. I actually got Nickelodeon's version of the Mikey Christmas disc from 2015 because that was cheaper than getting the 4Kids version from 2004. This came as a massive disappointment, as what all the fans wanted was a complete series pack like the original series and the Next Mutation got. Although, can you call the Next Mutation DVD a complete series set when there was only 1 season? I don't know, forget I said that. There exist fan-made DVD box sets of this show, but that's not legal and will probably run into the same problem as the YouTube uploads, them being crusty AF. In 2020, I got all these DVDs specifically because I knew I wanted to do videos on this series one day. These last few minutes have served as therapeutic venting for me. I used the Wikipedia DVD list to track down each of the DVD listings on Amazon and compiled a list of them on a Google Doc. All work that was a complete waste, as like 2 months later the whole show was then released on Paramount+. For everyone asking me how you can watch the show in high quality, you have 2 options. Go through what I did, or watch it on Paramount+. I actually already owned a Paramount account when they released this show because I was watching Big Brother there, and now got the added bonus of TMNT. Although, be warned, Paramount Plus doesn't have Turtles Forever, but it does have Rise of the TMNT, the new show. Hoping they add the 2012 series at some point. Credit to the TMNT social media, they make sure all fans are up to speed in the latest Turtle news, and pay homage to all 4 cartoons and celebrate the anniversaries of all the movies, including Turtles 3, which many dislike, and TMNT, which was always mixed in reception to begin with. But I'm getting wildly off subject here. I've spent the last 10 minutes complaining about DVDs for a 20-year-old kids show, but what can I say? I'm a lifelong fan of this series, wanted to collect the whole thing, and doing so is hell, so I wanted to share it. Hopefully some of you guys can relate to this story and have some of your own to share with this show's DVDs in the comments, since you guys relating to my nostalgia for this show seems to be what people like the most about this retrospect.
Now, if you guys want to watch that full video, I'll put a link of it in the description. I'm pretty freaking excited to open this up. I heard the DVD set, like, that they had for it. Again, in that clip, seemed like it would be a real pain, so let's open this sucker up. Hey! It is it! Holy crap! I didn't think it would come sooner. Oh my god. I gotta open this thing up real quick. Alright. Didn't expect it to come this quick. Holy frick. I feel like I need something sharp. Something real sharp. We're gonna use this. Dude. Oh! Oh, this comes out like that? Hang on. Let me, zoom in real quick. Like, not zoom in, but you know what I mean. Alright, guys, so this is the set. What it looks like. You know, showing my hands a little bit. But, oh my god, look at this. So this has the movie, the show, and the movie. Let me show you my original DVD for Turtles Forever. Sorry. This is, moving this out of the way, the movie Turtles Forever, terrible casing, you know, this is Turtles Forever. So what's cool about this set is that it has all the episodes along with the movie. I also have the Nickelodeon version before the complete series came out, you know, moving this out of the way. Mikey's Cowabunga Christmas, which also has some other random episodes after the, I'm gonna let this freaking, why is this now doing it? Okay, there we go. Random episodes from season 1 is what I heard. And then, this has the season 1 finale, which I have not watched any of these sets because 1, I do not want to get spoiled from the show, and 2, you know, so, oh my god, this is pretty cool. I'm liking the box cover art in that. This is what the turtles look like with it on, and then here we are. This is actually pretty freaking neat. I didn't expect it to come so early. Now, sorry about that loud noise. Let's do something real quick. So, once we open up the box set, we do this, which I didn't expect it to do that. I don't know if Nickelodeon thought this was a good idea to do this, but here, we got episode 1 through 9. Let me switch this up real quick. God dang. I gotta be very careful with these discs, don't I? Alright. So, 10 to 18, which I believe these episodes, they don't put them like on seasons, they just put them on disc, which is kind of confusing. So I'm pretty sure these 2 are the last 2 parts of season 1, and then this is season 2 all the way to season 7. Sorry, I'm shaking. I never really done this, so I don't get it. Yeah, these are all the episodes from previous seasons, from season 1 to 7, and I believe, yep, episode 154 to 156, 2 Turtles Forever, the TV version of the movie. So, I'm kind of curious. Yes, there will be a reaction for the show coming out. But, oh my god, bro. Having this part of my collection to finally watch the show as well. Because I've never seen, I only saw like 1 episode of the show. But I'm so glad that I got this thing, man. I didn't expect it to be here so soon. It was supposed to come here on Saturday, but hey, we got it. Yeah, it's so cool to have this part of my collection and to finally watch the show because, to be honest, I never really got the hype for it, but now that I have it, I could finally watch it. I'm going to do a commentary on the channel for it. I'm super, super hyped. Oh my god. I cannot wait. And it says it right here, characters like Splinter, Casey, April, plus new, like Krang, Foot Clan. I don't know. They're not in this show except in the Turtles Forever movie. I did hear that the Turtles Forever part of this is not good. I'm going to find out for myself. I think I might just watch ahead of that, just to see it and then make a random video on it maybe. But this is actually pretty neat. I'm so happy I got this, man. Turtle power. This in here with the other turtle media.
look at that. Now I just got to get the 2012 complete series along with the next mutation.
I hope you guys enjoy this unboxing. I'm actually pretty happy I got the set. It's right now on the shelf where the other Turtle DVDs are at. I'm so happy. Yes, a commentary will come out. Actually, hopefully, I could film it tomorrow when I get off of work so I can watch the first 2 episodes to see what the fuss is about, you know? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want a TMNT DVD set, do not go through what that YouTuber went through. Just buy the complete series if you're very hesitant about getting a series and also watching it. Also, I heard that the last season of the series did not come out on DVD because the people that owned the rights to it before Nickelodeon didn't get a chance to release it after Turtles Forever came out because Nickelodeon bought the rights. So, get the DVD set if you want the last season. I heard it's called Back to the Sewer, so I'm kind of curious what that's all about, what the fuss is about. I'm actually excited to check out this series. Thank you guys so much for the long wait, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Take care, everyone.